Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Welcome back to another review on Love Island USA, girl. Okay. Now I know y'all was looking for me last night. You were expecting me to go live, but I had another panel that I had to do, which was the ladies first panel. So we had to get done with that. All right. So I told you guys in previous videos that I was not going to be coming to you all the same night with a video, and you'll get it the next day. So welcome to the next day. Now let me go ahead and give y'all a heads up as well. Sunday and Monday night will not be lives either. Okay, let me say that at the top of the video. You will not get a live on either of those nights. I am going to a concert. Okay, two different ones, so you'll be getting it the next day, so be looking out for that. Okay, but in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the latest episode. Make sure that you guys are coming into the video. You are indeed liking up the video. Okay, let us get into some things. So of course. All right. So we're continuing to play movie night. Okay. Movie night is still happening with Love Island. And let me say this while it's on my mind. First of all, I just felt like movie night ended too damn soon. I was like, girl, that's it. So that's it. I mean, we're going to run through, what we saw, but I just felt like they should have sat there a little longer and we should have got 2 more clips or something, because Miss Kaylor also doesn't know anything about Aaron telling Daniela what he really loves about her or the fact that he loves her. Okay. So yeah, I just felt like they could have gave us a little piece of more. They could have gave us at least 2 more clips or something like that. Let the girls win 2 more times, play some stuff, and we really could have got things out. But anywho, let's get into it. So the boys won the next game, and they chose Gone Girl. They showed Serena crying on the floor, and then they showed the moment when the girls got the video so that they could see everything that the guys were doing over there in Casa Amor. Okay, now as everybody's watching this, Kordell is literally cringing, and so is Serena, because Serena's like, oh my God, I can't believe everybody's about to see, how I'm acting and stuff, because she always wants to be the tough girl. She really doesn't want to show her vulnerable side. But with Serena and Kordell, I think he's definitely gonna, give her room for both, okay, in that relationship, because he did tell her at a later part of the episode how he wants her to continue to be the tough girl that she is, but him also wiping away her tears is him letting her know that you can be vulnerable with me too. Like, I'm here, I got you, I'm gonna wipe them tears away. Like, listen, Serena, girl, continue to let that guard down just a bit more, okay? Continue to do that. I'm here for it, all right? So anywho, all right, so they show her crying and stuff. Kaylor tells Serena that she stood so strong and it gave her so much strength and all of this other stuff. It's like, Kaylor, shut the hell up. I understand that you're trying to, in this moment, support Serena, but let's not act like Serena really gave you strength, because if Serena gave you the strength or even a piece of the strength that she got, you would be on Aaron's ass. You wouldn't be so forgiving of a lot of the shit that he has done, okay, after you've just cried your damn eyes out and they puffy as hell. Like, when I tell y'all, I cannot stand Kaylor and Aaron, I still, at one point I couldn't stand Kendall. I think Kendall may have slightly redeemed himself. Not a whole lot, girl, maybe 2%. So he's not really he's up there at the I can't stand, but it's definitely giving I don't like. But Kaylor and Aaron, I want them to be the first couple eliminated. The first couple eliminated. Do you hear me? I cannot stand. I'm so tired of their cycle. Her crying and I'm done, and then you going back. I'm so tired of watching this bullshit. It's just like one of your friends that keep talking to you, calling you about the same shit, whining and crying, and you've given them advice or whatever, and they don't really take the advice. So all you can really do is just listen. All you do is just listen. But you are growing tired of listening to them say the same shit, and they ain't making no movements. They ain't trying to take no advice. They ain't trying to change shit. Like, oh, okay then, girl. Okay, like, okay, girl. You can let it go now. Like, I'm tired. So, anywho, Kordell is now feeling hurt, okay? He's feeling hurt to know that Serena was over there sleeping outside, getting ate the hell up by bugs and stuff, and she was really over there stressing the hell out about his ass. So he's feeling pressed about it, and you should, okay? Now, Serena says that she looks dumb in the video. I understand why she would say that if you're a person that don't really want to let people see you in that way. But honestly, I don't think that you look dumb at all. You just look like a woman that was vulnerable and you was missing your man. You know what I'm saying? And you was a woman that was hurt once you saw what you saw. Or not so much as your man, because he wasn't your man at the time, but more so the person that you have grown to like and care about. We get it, Serena. It's okay. All right. So Kaylor told her no. You know who looks dumb? Him and Aaron. Him and Aaron look like idiots, okay? And then, of course, Daya gave her very encouraging words. You know, I know we was on Daya's ass giving her third degree because we really wanted to see Serena and Kordell work this out and come back together. But Daya really is not a bad person, even if she was over there liking Odell Beckham's pics or whatever. So listen, y'all want to spend the block on Miss Daya and bring her back for another season? Like I said, I'm definitely here for it. I don't know. She might be over this whole experience and be like, girl, don't bother me no damn more. Let me go. No, let me go. I don't know. But she may, you know, she's probably like a really sweet person. But anywho, the boys win again. And you know what I noticed? After this particular game here, when the boys won, they chose forgetting Leah Marshall. Leah got really quiet. Honestly, I think after everything happened the first time with her and Liv exchanging and saying things to each other or whatever, I think that Leah, she just was irritated. And she was quiet. I don't think she did a whole lot of participating or nothing. I also felt like the girls didn't put a whole lot of effort into the game, and I can't really blame them because they're going to see what they see anyway. It's just that the boys got to choose all of the clips that we saw. I wish the girls would have been able to choose more. But anyway. All right. So the boys win and they chose forgetting Leah Marshall. And it showed Miguel talking about the type of woman he likes and him getting to know Sierra. And the whole time that this was planned, his facial expressions were hilarious. He started doing some stupid ass accent. And then Liv was like, girl, what the hell is up with this accent? Do you hear this fool? Hilarious. Okay. What else? Leah's not saying nothing. Leah does seem to be a bit irritated. Miguel was over there joking about it or whatever. I don't know. I started to feel for Leah a little bit in this moment. I don't know. She just seemed like she was like really like over it or whatever. She was just quiet as hell, you know. I'm sure they didn't like when Leah bust out laughing when it came down to Rob being in that situation, you know, seeing whatever play out. So it's like, why is Miguel over there laughing and joking and knowing, you know, Liv about feel away? Maybe because he felt like they wasn't connected, you know, that long for her to feel away about anything he did and cost the child. I don't know. Anyway, so boys won again. Okay, they chose challengers and they show Aaron and Daniela over there kissing in the shower after the challenge. Aaron then says that this was the best challenge he's ever had. Do you hear what I say? Do you hear me? Did you see it? Aaron sat up there. Aaron sat up there and said that this was the best fucking challenge that he has ever had. Kissing Daniela. And once it was done, he kissed her again. And it's like, you already know you in the hot seat. Why would you go on to continue to say that? Like, he just don't know how to read a fucking room, okay? Aaron told Daniela that he really liked her and it was more than a test and he was happy that she was there. And this is what he's saying to Daniela, and Kaylor sees it and she starts crying. You know what, Kaylor, I can't stand her. Like, I just can't. I'm tired of this bitch. It's like, I don't care what it is. Kaylor is going to find a reason to cry about it. If her toast is burnt just a bit, instead of her scraping it or whatever, she's going to cry that it didn't come out right. Like, Kaylor, she's just a crybaby. Please hurry up and get her off my screen. I can't even believe that we have endured this long with all. I feel like Kaylor has cried the most in Love Island USA history on a daily basis. I really do. I think that she will go down in history as the most, as the biggest crier of all Love Island USA. Because I cannot recall a person that has cried as much as this bitch. Every single day, every single episode, multiple times throughout that episode. Over it. I feel like Candy Birds. I am over it. Okay. Let's keep going. So Liv says, you know, you keep digging yourself a hole bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And he says, well, that's how I felt in the moment. And he was like, he'll continue to go after how he feels in the moment. He says, and I'm like, he's never going after Kaylor though. You'll continue to go after how you feel in the moment, but you really haven't gone after your girl Kaylor for real. And so much so, not even reading the room to say that this was the best fucking challenge that you've had. Just, it's crazy. So Liv told him, you know, it's consequences to your actions. And he says he wanted to test himself and he wasn't thinking about no damn Kaylor. Girl, I said, Kaylor, that should tell you all you need to know. Hello? Are you there? That should tell you what the hell you need to know. So he says he's human, he's not perfect. And Kaylor is like, how do you tell me you love me after I'm seeing all of this and knowing that you just told this girl all of this stuff 3 days ago? And then now you want to tell me you love me knowing that you was on this type of shit 3 days ago? Like, what kind of shit is that? So Aaron keeps telling her, listen, this is my experience. You got your experience and I got my experience too. I'm just like, whoa. He's right. He does have his experience. You have your experience. But, sir, y'all have been experiencing a lot together. What are y'all trying? Like, what's going on? Like, girl, I don't know. I'm just like, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Just leave him alone. So anywho, Liv says clearly he did. He gonna ask Liv, why you always jumping and stuff? I'm over here like, I know you not. The same way that you be over there jumping and shit with Rob. Wasn't you just jumping down a girl's throat when it came down to Rob and Leah thrashing his ass? Okay, and then you want to try and jump down on the girls because he over there with the sap face? Nobody gives a damn. How about that? The same reason you jump for Rob, baby. So then Liv says, you don't like that I get involved because you know I'm gonna put you in your place. I said, come on, Liv. Come on, baby. All right. And then he said something like, no, you're just only going to make stuff worse or whatever like that. Whatever he was saying to her. So Liv also lets him know you do know that you can have an experience without ruining somebody else's experience. OK, so he says he's made a mistake, but that's what he wanted to do, really. So if you wanted to do it, how was it a mistake? It was a mistake. I did what I wanted to do. So if it's what you wanted to do, then how was it a mistake? Like, that's what you wanted to do. That's just what I wanted to do. You ain't had no you already told us everything we needed to know. You had no consideration for Kaylor. You didn't care. And I just don't think he likes Kaylor for real. I think he likes Kaylor for this moment and this experience. When they go back to their normal lives, I do see things slowly fading away after a while. I mean, I don't think the connection is going to go away immediately because they spent so many hours and days or whatever together. But ultimately, it ain't going nowhere. It's not. Aaron tries to bring up Connor, which has nothing to do with the situation at hand, which was so stupid. Trying to bring up, I don't even know why he did that. I'm like, boy, what the fuck does that one thing does not have anything to do with the other. What are you talking about? So then Aaron just gets upset and walks off. And Serena ass over there laughing. And I'm with Serena. And I'm just like, girl, it is the Kiki, ain't it? Two fools. So Rob was the one that I was like, was that a producer? But the whole time it was Rob. Rob went and caught up with Aaron as Aaron took his mic off and tossed it. Daniela says that was embarrassing. And Kaylor says, yeah, it was embarrassing for me too. It's like, bitch, fuck you. I'm so tired of you. I am so tired of you. Okay? I'm just tired of her. Like, we know that it was embarrassing for you, but you've been crying all over the place. And her saying, damn, that was embarrassing. It wasn't like she was trying to discredit, in my opinion, how you were feeling. Okay? What the hell? Daniela then said she's sorry. Some part of me was like, girl, don't apologize to Kaylor. Don't even apologize to her. Just let it be what it is. The same way Leah told Sierra not to apologize to her. Like, you don't owe me nothing. Don't even apologize. Like, it's not even on you. That's how I was feeling too. I was like, girl, just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, because she asked for this information. She wants to know the information. She wants to see what the fuck is going on, but it's not changing nothing. Every little piece of touch he gives her, she melts, and she's right back in the arms of the nigga that just betrayed her. Let her go on. So anywho, so Kaylor doesn't want to hear about Aaron being a piece of shit and how stupid I guess he or she is. So she walks off as well. All right. And I'm like, listen, at this point, I'll just stop listening to her mother. It's for real. I'll just stop paying attention. Like, girl, it is what it is. Okay. I'm like, don't talk to me about that no more. Okay. It ain't gonna change nothing no way. So I don't even know what you telling me about it. So I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so Rob tells Aaron he did a good job on taking ownership. And I'm like, Rob, were you there, baby? Were you there? Because what part of what all happened did Aaron do a good job in taking ownership? What the hell are you talking about? So Rob does tell him that her feelings are valid and he got to suck that shit up, and it is what it is. Because overall, it's not worth losing Kaylor if that's the person that you really care about, period. I feel like, I mean, you know, Rob wasn't really lying, but child, it's giving, I don't give a damn. Daniela says the way he's acting is blowing her mind. All right. And then when everybody came back, they said, okay, movie night is a wrap. And I'm like, I could get back there and cuss y'all the dog out. We should have got 2 more. What you mean? Movie night's a wrap. We barely really saw and got into some shit for real. Why? But anywho, the guys, they separate. Girls go and separate. The guys over there talking. Rob saying that he's questioning Daniela because she told him the same things she said to Aaron. And it's like, Rob, shut the fuck up. Okay, you over there talking now that you thinking about taking a step back. Why are you just now worrying about this when you knew that she was coupled up with your nigga majority of Casa Amor anyway? You knew she was coupled up with the man for majority of the shit, and then you get her on the final day, and then you got the audacity to come to us and talk about some damn you're questioning Daniela. Boy, fuck you. We've been questioning you the whole damn season. Okay, like, I'm just tired. Aaron says he did what he wanted to do and didn't think about Kaylor at the time, and says that he regrets it now that he's thinking about it. You don't regret anything because it's who you are, period. Kordell is feeling sad because he's thinking about how he has Serena over here strung the hell out all over him, missing him and everything. Seeing her crying and stuff has affected him. So he's feeling really bad about his actions, all right? Meanwhile, when it comes to the girls, Leah tells the girls that she feels out of worldly bad, okay? She says that she doesn't like how they got so upset with each other earlier, and Liv ends up apologizing to her. This is one thing I will say about the girls. I did kind of feel bad a little bit for Leah in that moment, for her to want to shed a tear and cry and stuff. I don't know what else they probably showed them that we didn't get to see, but it seemed like Leah had a really rough night, okay? So I did feel bad for her, but what I do like about the girls, especially the originals plus Liv, because she was a bombshell, I do like that they can bicker like sisters, and then they, before the night is over, like, they wrap that shit up. You know what I'm saying? They're able to get back to where they were. Like, it is what it is. I may have said some stuff, you said some stuff, girl, we good. And I just like how they're able to move forward and not hold on to it. So I'm gonna give them that, and I'm definitely gonna miss that. Well, it's not like it's going anywhere, but I am going to miss the energy of Liv for sure. But anywho, so Serena is emotionally drained and hated to see herself like that. But it is what it is. Kaylor says that she doesn't want someone like him in her life. Girl, save it and scoop the fuck back up out the villa. Daniela apologizes again and didn't like how he sat up there and gaslit Kaylor. And I'm like, Daniela, girl, you're going to have to see America for real, because, bitch, why you keep apologizing? Stop. Okay, Kendall and Nicole talk about it, okay, or at least they talk about his mouth. All right, he says that he is an overreactor as a person. Like, that's just who he is and how he is. And I'm confused because I'm like, what the fuck does you being an overreactor have to do with you trying to hype somebody man up to cheat on them or to act out of character, knowing they're in a coupling? What the hell that got to do with anything? That's why I was glad Nicole says, I hear you, but it's more about your verbiage, okay? That's what we finna talk about, okay? Because that's much different when it comes down to the video. That's what I'm focused on. I don't know what you're trying to come at with this overreactor stuff, all right? But we're going to focus on the fact that you be over here being in these girls' faces in the villa, acting like y'all are close friends like that, acting like that's your good girl. Okay, you cool with the guys, but you be all in the ladies' face trying to get the tea, trying to hang out, whatever it is that you do, and then you turn around and you stab them in the back and try and get their guys to be into other women, knowing that you have been so sensitive and have felt away when the girls that you've been into has even said that they were 50% into another fucking man. And you have the audacity to try to convince people to turn on their partners. And that is why I don't fuck with Kendall. I don't. I definitely feel like on my dislike poll, Kaylor and Aaron has superseded him at this moment. But you're still up there at the top, boo. Okay? I appreciate you apologizing or whatever it is, but I still feel like when a person show you who they are, then believe them. Okay, but anywho, so Kendall is he is acknowledging that he acted like he didn't have their backs. You know what I'm saying? He's acknowledging that, like, okay, these were my girls, you right, like, I ain't had a back, like, shame on me, I was wrong for that, like, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to talk to them. I fucked up, okay? So Nicole calls him out about being a friend to the ladies. We talked about all of that. So he's going to apologize to Serena and Kaylor. Kendall says that he does have some regrets after watching himself act as he does. After looking at that, he's like, damn, I got some regrets. Yeah, and I hope it's genuine regrets, okay? And I hope you're not looking at it as a situation of, well, dang, if I see myself like that, then how does America see me? Okay, because you're still trying to win a competition that you're not finna win, period. All right, so Rob and Daniela. Rob struggles with trust and thought that it was a quick flip from her from him to Aaron. And it's like, you made the quick flip though. Stop trying to put this shit on her, because at the end of the day, you had to choose her to bring her back. So we don't want to hear anything about you trying to make it seem like Daniela was the problem. And oh my gosh, she was into this person that she decided to be into you. And that's what they're going to do. That's what happens in the villa. Y'all act like y'all interested in this person. Hell, we just saw Leah do that with damn Janae. We didn't necessarily like it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't like it. Y'all good friends. You done took Janae, man, whatever it was. But then at the same time, I feel like y'all situation is a bit different, because you didn't have to choose her. You chose her. You were getting to know other ladies. You should have brought Destiny back, who you spent most of your damn time with, but you didn't. You chose to bring her back because you was on some messy shit, which therefore leads me to believe that the producers encouraged you to bring her back to make the villa more messy, in my personal. And we appreciate all of the entertainment, because Rob, to me, is still stuck on Andrea. It is what it is. What else? So then, oh yeah, I was just like, why would you want the same woman that your man just slobbered all over? Why would you want her? And then she only showed you that she was interested on the last day, which was, of course, her trying to get back into the villa. It ain't her fault that you didn't want to read what she was already putting out there. That's on you. Stop talking about it. Okay? And then what the hell did he mean by how you lose them is how you get them is how you lose them? What the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying, that you're going to lose her again to your homeboy? What the fuck are you talking about? I am confused. And Daniela over there crying, but I ain't seen no tears. Talk about she regret what she said. Kaylor, but you know what's interesting? It seems like Daniela and Rob were talking about something that happened on, seems like, it looks like they were talking about what was shown during movie night. And what was shown during movie night, I just didn't really see what he was saying when he was like, oh, she told Aaron some things that she told me. I'm like, they must have saw way more clips than what they showed to us, because it wasn't really lining up the reactions in comparison to what we saw. Okay, whatever. Because I felt like she didn't really contribute a whole lot to the conversations when it came down to, movie night on the screen. It was more so Aaron being the one that was exposed versus Daniela being the one that was exposed. So how much did she offer for him to feel like, oh, she's told me that the same things that she's told him? Duh, I'm sure it's gonna happen. I'm sure she was with him for most of the damn Casa Amor. Like, this is stupid. So anywho, Kendall brought Serena and Kaylor breakfast along with Nicole. He says that he was sorry for not having a backbone in Casa and standing up for them. And they willingly, immediately forgave him, because they really just over the drama and they got too much other stuff going on within their coupling to be worried about damn Kendall, for real. So it is what it is, okay? Janae talks with Leah, and Janae feels like everyone sees that Rob would be open to be with her. And I'm like, where you see that at? Rob is open to being back with Leah? I don't know about that one. Janae thinks it would be a comeback of a century. Hilarious. It definitely would have been a comeback of a century, honey. Janae and Liv confronts her and lets her know how proud of her that they were of her owning her stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, not confront her, but they comfort her and let her know, like, hey, we are so proud of you. Owned your stuff at the end of the day. Like, great job. And I just like the support that the ladies give to each other. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, so Miguel says that how Leah acted is similar to how his parents have acted, and he didn't like that. Baby, all I got is that Miguel is a fucking clown. And that's just what it is. He talking about being with someone he can grow with and someone that is calm. So you don't think, so I just feel like Leah can do a lot sometimes, shut the fuck up, Liv, and Ben. She could do, everybody has their stuff. But let's not act like Leah is really that bad. For real, for real. That bad. Like, I think that she has been calm for the most part. We may not have always liked how Leah moved, but Leah has been calm for the most part. And why would you think that you couldn't grow with her? Like, I don't know. Like, to question her based on how your parents show up, I don't really like that, because I don't think it was that bad. Like, I don't know. Anywho, so Janae and Kenny. So they're wondering why everyone is comforting Kaylor and not Rob. And I said, Janae, how about we just don't comfort neither one of them? How about that? And I know she's saying we should comfort Rob because Rob is in his feelings based on what he saw when it came to Daniela and Aaron. But you weren't even over there in Casa to really know what all was happening over there. And are you saying we should be comforting Rob because Miss Leah thrashed his ass? Absolutely not. How about we don't comfort neither one of them? Because we tired of hearing Kaylor cry, and we don't too much give a damn about what the hell Rob got going on, for real, for real. All right. Rob knew what the fuck he was getting when he got with that girl. Anywho, Leah and Rob do talk, and she apologizes to him, and she says that she still cares about him, and she cries and says that she isn't proud of her actions, and he says that he appreciates the apology and that it doesn't not mean anything to him. You know, it does mean something to him for her to come and apologize. And he says that she isn't the only person that does wrong, and he admits that he too has done wrong, and he also apologizes to her about how things happened with Andrea. He tells her it's okay, she doesn't have to beat herself up, and he understood the moment that she was in at the time that she said and did the things that she did. He feels like movie night was a help for them and for everybody, really, so that they can move forward. And of course they hugged it out. I liked this conversation between Leah and Rob a lot. I know that Leah is still hopeful because she still cares about him a lot, and they care about each other, but it's just that Rob feels like he can't really trust you, right? You know, he can't trust you. And it's really interesting because it's like, but you will still choose Daniela though. You won't get with Liv because you feel like you can't trust her or whatever, but you'll get with Daniela and you feel like she was telling you and Aaron the same thing, which therefore would be that Daniela cannot be trusted. So why would you then choose her? Like, she's just a person that's in place of until he's out of this villa. He's just gonna use her as, I mean, unless Cassie comes in and shows some interest, and he may try and hook up with Cassie because, oh, that's interesting, girl. I don't know. That's gonna be crazy. I don't know. He could end up going with Miss Cassie, child. We're gonna have to wait and see. But I feel like he playing with the people. But good luck. Kaylor and Aaron. He asked her for a hug before they sat down to talk. I said, boy, if you don't sit your ass down to tell this girl what the hell you got to tell her. What the hell you need a hug for? Okay. And I was like, in all caps, nothing worth the note taking. So I don't know what they talked about. Don't recall. And for the move on. Serena and Kordell. So he apologizes to her, and she says that she could have did a better job of reassuring him of how she felt. So yeah, that's pretty much what it was. You know, she says that she came in thinking she was going to be this tough girl, this tough cookie and stuff. And he was just like, don't change that about yourself or whatever. And then also, I think he mentioned something about, I think she said you could have closed it off or something before you went or whatever like that. He was like, hey, don't get me started. He's like, because if it ain't too late, I'm going to do it now. She said, do what you feel. He said, well, this thing closed off, period. I loved it. It closed off. He says, I want to work on what it is that we got going on right now. And how you feel about that? And she was like, yeah, I'm with that. I'm down. He was like, good, because I don't want nobody else but you. And she was like, I don't want nobody else but you too. I was like, oh, I love it, yes. Yes. So if y'all wondering where my votes are going, my votes are going with Serena and Kordell and Janae and Kenny. Like, those are where my votes are. Okay, when it comes to voting, it's high up. Those are the 4 individuals that's at the top for me. Okay. What else? So then, yeah, I just loved it so much. I loved it. I'm glad that, you know, Kordell and Serena have found their way back to each other. They've gone through some things. They've been tested on the island for sure. For sure. Okay. And being tested definitely put Kordell in his feelings for him to know exactly where his heart is, and Serena as well. And they locked in. They are locked in. They are closed off, and I'm happy for them. So, of course, Serena couldn't wait to share this news with everybody. And she does. Her and Kordell, they share the news. Everybody's excited. Even Aaron is super excited for Kordell. But I feel like, you know, Miss Kaylor wasn't as excited for Serena. She smiled and was like, cool, good. But I don't think that Aaron and Kaylor has actually had the closed off conversation. I think they may have told each other they love each other, but they ain't really like say the closed off thing. So I don't know. I feel like, you know, of course, Kaylor is still waiting for further commitment from Aaron child. So she couldn't be completely happy for Serena. Yikes. Anywho, Kordell does say that he feels like Serena really is his person. And I hope so. I hope it does work out for you guys in the long run beyond the villa. So we shall see how it's going to play out. I'm sure the people that did not want Kordell to go back to Serena are sick just a bit, child. But anywho, so Aaron pulls Kaylor for a chat, and then somebody he got her a gift, and it was some seashells. He went and got her some seashells to put on a damn necklace. I said, and y'all look like 2 seashell ass clowns. Let's move on. Miguel lets Leah know that he is still interested in her, and he likes how she talked talk through the things when it came down to Rob and stuff. And so they are good. They hugging, they kissing, they happy. But what's crazy throughout all of this, although Leah may like Miguel, she really cares about Rob. Like, it's always Rob before Miguel. This is just another couple, in my opinion, that's gonna get by to the end. Going by to get by until the end, because I think Miguel do think he could possibly win with Leah. Okay, so there's that. But I don't see it being anything real beyond the villa, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, people be trying to say that they're a match and all, but I don't really see it. I just don't. I don't know. I don't see it. But anyway, the recoupling happens, and Kendall and Nicole, you know, he chose his girl in the villa. Okay, in here, his girl in here is who he chose. Kenny and Janae. Baby, Kenny gave a speech, honey. Kenny was over there focused. Kenny got up. Kenny gave a speech. He talked about the things that, you know, Miss Janae wanted, the type of man that she wanted, how she makes him better. He compliments her. She compliments him. You know, every time she walking down the stairs, you know, he got to admire that beauty, baby. Like, Kenny gave that motherfucking speech, honey. And I think, in my personal, Janae deserved every bit of that speech that he gave her. And I'm super happy for her. I hope that how he feels about Janae is truly genuine. I went back and rewatched yesterday's episode, or day before yesterday's episode, and I rewatched them in Soul Ties. And I said, you know what? Wait a minute. I think he may actually like her. I think he just may be a little awkward sometimes with his personality, but I think he really does like Janae. So I am here for Janae and Kenny. I am. And I'm just glad that she went through all of that struggle, and y'all almost sent my girl home, and only for her to find Kenny, and it may actually be a thing. And then the crazy part is that Kenny is younger than her, and she was over there giving him flack about his age. And then the guy that's younger than you is the one coming in about treating you better and giving you more than the guys your age have done. So I'm definitely here for them. Shout out to Kenny, man. I just hope he's just a authentic, just an authentic brother. Like, I just love it. Okay, so Kordell gets up there, does his speech. He didn't want to have to go behind behind Kenny, and I understand that, but he gave his speech. You could tell he wasn't prepared for one, but he definitely let the people know that he was falling for Serena. And Serena can admit that she's falling for him too. So it was cute. Kane chose Sierra as expected, and all Sierra said when she sat down and asked her how she felt, she was like, I just think he's the sweetest, and I'm glad to be coupled up with him. It was something about it that was given. She not all the way interested, and she might try and get to know Harrison. So we gonna see. All right. So Aaron and Kaylor, and now, so he's saying that he in love with her. Boy, stop. Get the fuck. Go ahead. Like, not. Aaron says that he wants to be a great man to her beyond the villa. Get the fuck out, please. Okay, Miguel does a speech about Leah. It just wasn't giving. Okay, it just wasn't giving. His speech didn't seem like he was completely all interested, you know. But anywho, Rob looks like he wanted to pick Leah for a second, but was mad that damn Miguel ended up picking her or something. It was like, that was weird. And then he ended up picking Daniela, ultimately leaving our girl Liv to go home. I said, damn. And Liv looking around at everybody and stuff, and it's okay, and this and that, and they crying, and they sad, and they hurt. And I'm just like, damn, man. Damn. Oh, I hate that. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess her time has had to come. And then I also was like, the show ain't going to be on much longer. I think it goes off not this Sunday, but next Sunday or next Wednesday or whenever it is. Like, it's only got like a week and some days left, really, before the show is over. So I said, it's all good. Everybody's going to be out. Hopefully we get a reunion of some style, and, you know, we can see everybody reconnected again all at once. What else happened? So Daya shouted out Kordell for bringing her back, and that she loves everybody. Catherine, I clocked your tea, bitch. I don't know what your issue is, but I noticed that you really only highlighted your Casa family. Like, you know, I'm glad for this experience, and, you know, I really love my Casa girls, this, that, and I'm really glad that they are the ones that found love, or whatever she said. And then when she gets to the back, she's in the dressing room, and she says something like, it was a nice experience, even though it was rough with some of you bitches, or something like that. Just kidding. Like, no, bitch, that's what you mean. That's what you saying. Like, I don't know. You a flimsy fake ass girl. But anyway, Bye. How about that? Go home, pack your bags. You're out of there. Liv is definitely going to be missed. All right. Definitely going to be missed. This was really a hard one for the girls because we've had our OG girls in there for a majority of the damn show. I mean, the only one that left early was Hannah. I'm sorry. It was Hannah. And that sucked. You know, I really wish we could have saw what it would have been had Hannah stayed around a bit longer. But unfortunately, you know, it's been a minute. Liv is leaving, and it was sad. It was sad. Kordell does apologize to Daya and says that she said that she don't got no hard feelings. Like, it's all good. It's cool. So there's that. Seeing Liv go, like I said, was sad. I'm definitely gonna miss her on the show, but I'm not glad the show is almost over, you know, but seeing Liv leave kind of makes me feel like some of the drama has left too. And I'm like, damn, is it gonna be entertaining? How much more entertaining is it gonna be? Because Liv used to check people left and right. Like, what is it really gonna give, you know? So we'll have to see. Yeah, tired of seeing Kaylor crying. All the couples are chilling, vibing afterwards, and then Serena and Kordell, they talk, and she always planned to be hard, and he told her that she don't got to change that. They're officially locked in, and they shared a kiss, and I'm just here for it. Okay, Ariana returns. She brings back Harrison looking a fucking fool. Harrison looked a mess, and then Harrison came on there looking like he was too damn old for this crew of people. I'm like, y'all bringing Harrison back. Harrison, you done aged or something done went down. Like, I don't know. Coming in there looking like a pirate. Why are you here? Anywho, knowing that everybody is locked in and they're pretty much closed off in their coupling, my question is, how is Harrison supposed to come and spice things up? I know they said a text is going to change everything, but in what way? Does Harrison get to choose any of those ladies that he wants to recouple with? That's what it seems like. So one of you guys may be on the outs because he going to come in and swoop in on one of y'all ladies probably. Child, it just might be a mess. We going to have to see. And when the hell is Miss Cassie coming in? Ooh, child. All right, listen. The episode, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't a bad episode. It was cool. So we'll wait and see what tonight is giving. I do plan on giving you guys, well, let me not speak too soon. Just make sure you got your notifications on, subscribe to the channel, all of that. I am Jami, that's me. I thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure that you're liking up the video, following me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.